I've tested this out and I want to tell you what I love about it and what I might say is a downside to it. So first I'll tell you about the size. It's really compact and it's great for travel. It's very small, and in order to use it as a steamer, you must go like this. I'm going to show you. You have to turn this off like this and it gets bigger. So to use it as iron, you can use it how it was just before. Sorry, 2 hands is easier, obviously. And this is how you're going to use it as a steamer. So again, iron the other way, steamer like this. Okay, it does have a nice long cord, which we're going to plug in a moment. First, let's fill up the water. So it came with this little piece, this cup. I'm going to open this up and pour in the water. All right, that was easy. Close it. And now I'm going to plug it in. Now, this is an iron board and I don't really need this right now. However, when you're traveling and you're in a hotel room or wherever, sometimes you don't have where to put it down. So this is very helpful. Okay, let's plug this in and see how long does it take for it to turn on. It should be pretty fast. And let's see. So right now it's off. I'm going to either put it on iron or steam. It doesn't make a difference. Probably iron will go faster and then it'll be easy to move it to steam. And then we're going to test it out on a shirt and see is it helpful. So you're going to use the dry iron if you want to just do a shirt or anything that's going to be like on an iron board. And then certain clothing, maybe like certain materials, maybe like a suit or something like that is going to need a steamer. It's already done because you don't want to ruin the outfit. Okay, I'm going to do different parts. I'm going to show you. Okay, this is the ironing part. All right, definitely works. There we go, the creases are out. And now we're gonna do the steaming part. Oh, actually, I did that wrong. Okay, let me do the steaming and I'll show you what I did wrong. Okay, steaming is not supposed to touch it, right? Let's do this area. Actually, straighten it out. Obviously, if I'm using 2 hands, I'm using it better. And I'm steaming this out like that. Okay, pretty good. Now, what I was going to show you the mistake is, I'm going to move it back to ironing and I'll show you. Okay, that was off. When you iron it, it has to be the other way. So let's flip it back and use it like an iron. This is how you're supposed to iron it, okay? So this is how it's supposed to be. It's an iron. So definitely works well. I have multiple steamers. This is definitely working. It's hard to see in the video, but it definitely took out the creases. You can keep going further along and let that out. So you have your 2 options, your iron, your steamer, and when it's hot, you could place it on this piece. I do like the way the shape is. Like the other steamers I have are not this shape, where you have that iron feel and it's pretty small. And then when I need to make it into a steamer, it does become into longer like this. So check that out. It does, I would say, like it's a little bit of a heavier piece when you're holding like this because usually the wand continues down, so you have a better grip. It's definitely easy to use and it's still light. But I'd say that would be one of the main downsides to consider. So I do like the way it irons, like the shape, how it mimics a real big iron. So I guess it's a win some, you lose some because the other shape, the steaming shape, I like a little bit less.